Chana, it's so good to see you again. I've really enjoyed getting to know you over the last couple of years. Your role is pivotal. And talk about timing. As the CEO of the Aboriginal and the Alberta Indigenous Opportunities Corp, you've been able to be at the front line of much of the projects and the investment required, and now we've got this loan guarantee program. But before we get there, you've got a $1.5 billion that you've already invested. There's more coming in. What's it like being at the front lines?
It is so exciting, JP, and I've got to tell you, it is my honor and my privilege to lead this program. Just being able to help our people access capital to invest in these major infrastructure projects, I can't imagine anything better. And we're trying to share our learnings from Alberta. So Alberta started out in front. We hit the ground running. We have some great corporate partners and a government that supports our entrepreneurial approach. They're all very committed to Indigenous reconciliation. And so it's been a super exciting time to be able to bring those partners together and bring these partnerships to life.
Yeah, you talk about those partnerships. What's the glue that brings them together? It's great to have this backstop program, which creates certainty, but you've got communities in Alberta that have, in the past, the relationships haven't been there. But what's the glue to this?
I think it's bringing people together, honestly. One of the things I'm most proud about is in a recent deal, even the nations and the Métis settlements themselves didn't get along. So they talked about that at kickoff. They talked about, we haven't traditionally gotten along. And the process has helped. The process was challenging. It had its moments, but we really brought people together. And at the celebration, all of the leaders talked about that. They talked about how the process has brought them together to work on a shared outcome together, and I think they're closer as a result.
You're talking about the Enbridge deal, I imagine, on the 23 nations, or which one are we talking about now?
This one was actually one we just closed right
Okay, tell us more about that.
The Tamarack Valley Energy. So
Nice.
We supported 12 First Nations and Métis settlements to buy an 85% share through a $150 million loan guarantee in the Clearwater Midstream Partnership.
That's incredible. You're talking about the nation building, and you're absolutely right. And then you got the nations together, and then you got nations working with industry. Tell us about that relationship.
There's varying degrees, like all relationships. Some are strong and some need some work. And so the industry partners, though, I will commend their commitment. Each industry partner that we've worked with has been so determined and so committed to making a partnership work, to finding a way through. And I always comment that this is not your typical corporate development deal. It takes some creativity, it takes persistence, and it takes commitment to that long-term relationship to bring these to life. And we are so blessed to have had the partners we've had to date.
And you've got a lot of smart people around the room that understand the finance. You've got private lenders. And then now with the recent announcement of the loan guarantee program, how do you see this strengthening the opportunity for those relationships, to empower those relationships going forward?
I think the announcement of the federal loan guarantee program is just something we've all been waiting for so long. It's a beacon of hope. It's so exciting. We've shared our learnings with the federal government about all of the successes that we've had in Alberta and the challenges too. And we have helped support them to design something that we can partner together. So if all communities across Canada can access that federal cost of capital, which is much more affordable than the provincial cost of capital even, we all win. It's just going to be fantastic.
Thank you for your leadership, and it's been an incredible journey so far, but it feels like, we're just past the start line now. Like the next 5 years, when you're continuing your role in 5 years, what does the success, when you look back, what does it look like?
I couldn't have imagined a year ago where we would be today.
Right.
It is, the sky's the limit in the next 4 to 5 years. I think, there was a time when it was said that you couldn't make large infrastructure projects happen in Canada, that the relationship with the First Nations and Métis groups were just too contentious. And we're seeing a way through that now, through partnership. And one of the things that we like to talk about at AIOC is that through partnership, we can move mountains.
100%. Canada's competitive edge is our people. Would you agree?
Yes, 100%.
And everything that comes with it.
Absolutely.
And the leaders like yourself that are helping pave the way for greater success. Chana, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Always
Thank
good to be in your
you.
room with you.
Oh.